That will not be my case. That will be my daughter's case with you. My case with you, I have not started it. I didn't want to before. I wanted to just leave everything, you know.
According to what Dre, Davido PA, told somebody, he said Iyabo Ojo told him that Naira Marley must go down. And this thing I'm saying now, some people in the group know about this. Said Iyabo Ojo told him that Naira Marley must go down because of what Naira Marley did to her. Say what? That Naira Marley drug Priscilla Ojo. Can't do forceful entry on Priscilla Ojo. So for that reason, Malians will go down.
Hello guys, in this video we'll be watching the full live video that Iyabo Ojo did to explain what really happened between she and VDM, and she also mentioned that Priscilla is going to have a case with VDM very soon based on what VDM said about her and Naira Marley. So guys, just keep on watching in case you missed the full live video. This is the full live video, and after watching, please kindly comment down below your opinion, what you think about this video. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye guys.
So as long as he's not going to talk about us again or mention your name again, let us let it go. Paulo said no. I said, babe, let it go. Because these people, I can see that they don't want us to do a case with him. Except we now want to take it out of there and go and do it somewhere else again. And that time he was traveling. He had just a few days to travel. I said, so just travel and go and do your thing. Because me, I can already read between the lines. I can see what is going on here. So fast forward to when they now invited me and I now went to Abuja. I understood the game. From the very first day, his name was mentioned. I understood what was going on. I could link everything in a second. And I held my peace and I played along. So now, day 2, they said they said I should go and bring a guarantor. Blah, blah. I brought, but later they did not even. They said the officer Suleiman said there's no need, that they will release me on self-bail. They know that I will come. Blah 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 blah. Now that was day 2. So I left. Went out with Tonto. You know, did snap video. You know. Even that day 1 too, after I finished eating and everything, me and Tinto, we all went out for a drink, but I just didn't post it. So by the time I came out, I already saw some blogs were already carrying it, that I was detained, I was arrested, I was kineko. So I knew that was the propaganda they wanted to achieve anyways. Maybe they were thinking that when I get there, I was going to do, no, you can, they will not say that I was rude to police, they will not detain me. Do you understand? So me, I already knew. I was just laughing. We went out with Tonto, we had fun. I posted it on my Snapchat. So day 3, I went there on Friday. They told me they will let me know when they land Abuja, when they normally lands Abuja. So they waited, I think, around that past 1 or 2. They asked me to start coming. So I got there. They called me out again. They spoke to me. All the police, in fact, they were like 5 of them, I think. There were about 4 or 5 of them. They called me. They started canceling me again. Madam, see, just, you know, let it go. Just, you know, this, just try and sort it. Just see how you can help him. Just, you know, So I said, okay. So he came. When he came, they asked him to speak. He gave his own side of the story. He said, I accused him of murder and it affected him, blah, 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 blah. I said, no, I did not accuse you of murder. I accused you your team of bullying this boy. And I asked, what did you do about it? He said, no, that let's leave the bully. Why did we not channel the bully? Why did we not put all our energy into who killed Mohbad? Why were we channeling our energy on the bully and making it seem like it was that killed Mohbad? I said, nah, Mali. We don't have a video of how Mohbad died. We only have a video of how he was bullied. Now, how he died is left for the police people to do, the right authorities to do. I am not a police officer. What we could do, the strength I had, was to write, to file, to request for an autopsy. And Dan had to do with exhuming his body. I did the right thing. If they have cleared your name today from that corona inquest that you did not kill Mohbad, it was because of what I, iyabo, did. The letter I wrote and how I pushed for that. He said, yeah, but I came out, I said, and then it was not around. He gave, said his own story. And as a mother, I started feeling for him. Then he was talking. And he denied ever bullying Mohbad. He tried to make me understand that Mohbad had mental health issues. So I said, okay, all that fight that happened in your house. He said, it was, Mohbad came with his boys and they started the fight. That they beat his brother. I mind that I was not getting involved with the justice for Mohbad again, because then there was too many distractions. There was the DNA issue, there was the CCTV issue, there was this issue, there was, Baba Mohbad and Wumi's issue. Like, it was just a whole lot. And I said, well, thank God there's a corona inquest. Thank God an autopsy has been done. At least if we cannot achieve everything, we'll be able to achieve some. Let me take a bow. So with that consigned group, I came off it. But I have some people that are still in that group that has the full, do you understand? It's a crime for you to post people's private chats. It's a crime. You have to understand the law. But if the right authorities request for it, I'm sure the 1 or 2 or 3 people that still have the video, will, the group chat will tender the group chat. But asking that I post it, it's a crime. Why would I post other people's private chats? You want them to sue me? No. But take it to the right authorities. If they request for it, there are 1 or 2, 3 people that have it. They can go through the whole concerned citizen chat to see if there's anything implicating them. Even your own that you wanted to do justice for yourself, it was a link. I think it's Amcleb that even first posted that link in the group. I can't remember. It was a link that was already trending online that they just put there. You understand? For us to see. So, it's a group chat. I do not have control or power of whatever it is that anybody chooses to put inside there. As long as it's not affecting justice for Mohbad. That's that about that. So if anybody really wants to see the whole, if you feel there's anything in there which there's nothing, go to the right authorities, let them request for it, and I'm sure 1 or 2 people have it to tender it. It's not a problem. But bringing it on social media space, it's a criminal act. Saying you paid someone 20 million to hack it is a criminal act. Do you understand? Now, while we were having all this back and forth, Very Dark Man was allowed into the interrogation room. Wow. And I was like, hello. I smiled. I was like, it's like these people don't know that I know my rights. Why is, yes. Officer Suleiman has spoken to me on Wednesday about settling with him. Spoken to him about on Thursday about settling with him. Okay. But what is he doing in the interrogation room? He's not part of the petition. Is he their lawyer, family member? I don't understand. Why is he inside the interrogation room? And I began to wonder, why are these people stressing me? Because when we did our own petition in Lagos, you people refused to allow what we wanted happen. You guys refused. So why are you people stressing? Why are you people stressing me? I just said to myself, okay, I get it. And I was looking. I wanted to live there in one piece. Because when you are dining with the enemy, you have to dine with a very long spoon. And you must settlement truly. It is best that your lawyer and my lawyer sit down and see how they can go about this. Because if I say on my own part that, okay, I have no grievances towards you anymore, what about the next person, the Nigerian person? I can't speak for everybody. If I come out to say, oh guys, oh Naramali, I'm sorry you feel that I did this, people please forgive them, I said people will still say that I have been pressured to do this. Because people know me. Even though I feel pressured, I felt very pressured, right? I said, so it is only best that your lawyer and my lawyer sits down and find a way to draft what we can present to the public. It's going to be a gradual process. And it's going to be from my own side. Taba fi owo si bomowi, afi owo tun famora. Do you understand? I said, if eventually we do that, and the people start accepting you back, and you do a good song, not the one you'll be talking about breast and not this one, I will vibe to it for you. And I would also speak to my man to see how he can help you, because he's a promoter. I can do that for you. But we just need to sit down with our lawyers and see how we can do this. Because, yes, you've been vindicated that you did not kill him. Everybody knew you were not there. But those videos, they still live in people's memory. And I said it there. I said if you had deassociated yourself from Sam Larry, maybe it would have helped. But people feel like you are enabling the person that bully. You know, what people watch with their eyes is different from what you are telling them. You know, what you tell me something now, I can choose to be empathetic towards it or not. But when I watch something, it is hard to erase it from my memory. I said, thank God you said you've never seen me before. I said, because this very dark man said that you dated me. And some other blogs said you gave me flower, you dated me, maybe you dated my daughter, I don't know. But I thank God that you have said it. It depends on the police people that this is the first time you are seeing me. You said your mom too was angry that I said she uses children. I said I never said. I was repeating, which there's a video evidence, what DJ Splash said. Oh, DJ Splash said your mother that I was repeating. I did not say. I said, so that is my conclusion. And after all said and done, it was so late, they said we should go and see the CP. So we packed ourselves there. I sat down. What's his name? Namali sat down. They asked if he could sit down beside me. I said, yes, no problem. He sat beside me. Sam Larry was there. Our lawyers were there. The officers were there. Very dark man. And Tonto sat, you know, at the... near the CP Uche because Tonto came in there later. She said she was called upon, that CP Uche called her to come, so she came. Okay, so we're all there. Now, meanwhile, Before that was going on, after we got to that place, Officer Suleiman called me aside and said, Mama, what about Very Dark Man's case too? I said, we want to settle all these things. That is why we asked him to come. So now, what we had as a conversation, he did more of the talking anyways. I was even talking more about what he had done to me, you know, all the defamative things he had said. And then he was asking me, is that why you said this about the mother? And then the thing that they thought, which Naira Marley also thought that it was a setup by some big shots in the industry, you understand? And then some cult people, he also started explaining to me again and trying to make me see reasons why he feels that this is what actually happened. And I listened. And after all said and done, I left there. And I came back to Lagos the next day. Did I leave the next day or the next 2 days? Was it on Sunday I left or Monday? I can't remember. Anyway, I left and came back to Lagos. Now, on getting to Lagos, you know, I said my lawyer and their lawyer should meet, right? Officer Suleiman gave my lawyer the number of their said lawyer. I don't know who that is. And then my lawyer sent a message. This is Iyabo's lawyer, blah, 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 blah. We're supposed to do that. There was no response. There was no response, right? 2 or 3 days later, my lawyer said, that person has not responded. And everything that was going on, I was communicating with the CP, Uche, and also communicating with Officer Suleiman. So I saw on the internet, oh, Iyabo has gone to beg Naira Marley, Iyabo has done this. I was like, If these people say they want settlement and we're trying to put our head together to see how we can even help him, what is all these things that they are putting on social media? So whatever it is I saw, I just munched, I sent it to the 2 officers. I called Wumi and I called Mohbad's mom. I invited them over. I sat them down. I explained everything I'm telling people now. I explained everything to them. That this is what went on, this is what was said, and everything. Then I told my lawyer sent another message to their lawyer again. We have the evidence for everything. Sent a message, this is the person did not respond. The next thing, we got a letter that the AIG wants to interview me. Now, the dates that I was like, number one, I was there for 4 days. And in that 4 days, I was going back and forth with you guys for 3 days. I have written my statements. You people have claimed that you want us to settle by doing the ADR, which is okay. If the Naira Marley are not okay, maybe they decided to not be okay again and they wanted to go to court, I feel that the necessary thing for them to do, according to the law, was to sue me. Right? Yes. Sue me. Why are you asking me to come to Abuja again, risk my life, waste my money? After I was there 3 days, 3 times. The first day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You guys said the same thing. After I'd even written a statement and said I am not guilty, you guys still went on to talk to me, continuously telling me to help him. And I eventually said, okay. And I gave a condition to how I want to go about it. Now, if that condition is not okay for them, let them do the needful. Charge the case to court. Simple. Oh. So I was wondering. Well, guess what? The date they asked me to come on the 9th was supposed to be the same date my court case with Liz. I said, on this night I'm supposed to be in court with Liz. So I can't even make it. Do you understand? So I asked my lawyer to write them that I can't make it on the 9th because I have a court case. That evening, a day before that day, then a day before on the 9th, when I was supposed to, we already done the letter, sent it to them. So a day before on the 9th, I got a call. I was coming from my second shop. I got home and I got a call that there was a fire outbreak in my shop. Apparently, they've even been trying to call me. So by the time I could call them, they was on the phone, said the fire. I called the fire people. They said they were already on their way there because luckily all my, what's it called, fire extinguisher that I have, I do it from them, you know. So I had their contacts. So I called one of them that usually comes to do everything in my office, and they said the firefighters were already there, on their way there. So I made my way there. I got there when they had even put out the fire, but the people were still there waiting for me. The ambulance, the fire, what do you guys call that thing? Is it the ambulance or so? Fire. You know, so the firefighters. So I met them there, and my anxiety level just went up because that never happened before. And that building is not my building, it's somebody's house. So I was so afraid, like, God, please. But that does not mean that you wish them death. So you were telling me, making me feel that bullying is okay. You see all the conspiracy that you people feel or try to put in my head about some gang people, some industry people try to, all that one is left for you to come and see. I will not help you. There's nothing wrong with your mouth now. I'm not going to mention their names. You come out and say I mention their names. You are the one that were putting it in my head. So I will not allow you manipulating. I will not allow you manipulate me to say it. No. But the one way concern me when you talk, now they talk so. And you know, I said it to you. I said I really didn't wish to insult your mom, but I'm a Yoruba woman. When you insult a Yoruba woman and she check your age, she say a person where she feel born, if she quick born, or she say she senior you where, will send you back to your mama and your papa. I said, I'm not supposed to get your mommy, but I was upset because it is not today. And I said, the video, did you mention my name? I said, you did not mention my name, but you wrote my name in the caption. You said you still have it. I said I still have it. I munched it. I have everything. Thank God you don't delete your video. So I munched it in case you go and remove my name there. You know, like, you now smile that no, but he will go back and check it. I said, you wrote, I said, yes, you did not mention my name. You called me Phil that, called to Phil, but you wrote my name. Iyabo, you wrote it there. I munched it. I have it. And these are evidence that I have collected. Said what I have to say. Right? You know, initially in my write-up, I said I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not going back and forth. You see this? It's for justice. But I will not do social media back and forth with you. I saw the video you made that you said someone said I said. That's someone that said to you, you will have to prove it, very dark man. You will have to prove it. You understand? I don't joke with my children. Me said to someone. You think if truly that happened, you would think If truly me that could come out and fight for somebody's child over molestation, you think if truly that happened, I will sit and be having a conversation with someone about then you don't know me very well. Someone said, you have to prove that one. That will not be my case. That will not be my case. That will be my daughter's case with you. My case with you, I have not started it. I didn't want to before. I wanted to just leave everything, just accept everything and just move on. But you see, you might be a narcissist. You might be a manipulator. But if there's one thing God has blessed me with, is wisdom and grace. I have studied you very well. You see, everything I've said about you, people are beginning to see it. You do good sometimes. And you capitalize on that to do a lot of rubbish. And I don't think when you speak sometimes, you go back and check if this thing I'm saying, is it according to the law? And I feel the authorities have kept quiet too long. And I will say, allegedly, that them CP Uche, they are enabling you, allegedly. Because of what I witnessed and what I saw. And you are the one who said to me, they are your boys. You guys work together. You give them jobs to do. So a lot of people that come to you to say, oh, somebody have duped me, somebody have done this, somebody has did this, somebody has did this. You take it. You said it with your own mouth. So that was when I said, okay. I get it. That is not how the system is supposed to work. Because you take jobs to them, or because, like you said, they are your boys, and it does not mean that when you commit a crime, that you should not be brought to book. Nobody's untouchable, except the president gives you immunity. Do you understand? I will not go back and forth with you. Because I know you. You're going to take my videos and manipulate it and start and do this. No. I won't do that with you. Not tell people how to react when they see a video. Because the boy died. He wrote a petition. He sang it in his songs. He wrote it. He tweeted about it. The one with Wumi that came out, was it the one that released it? He did that even before Wumi had their baby. But if the government, if they feel that Wumi has a hand in his death, then they should do the needful by arresting her and persecuting her. It is the job of the police, the government, the judges, the lawyers. It is not my job. My own job, I have done it. I have tendered all their names. I have sent all the videos. I have requested that his body be exhumed. They have done their autopsy. The coroner inquest has given their statements. If you guys want to crucify me for that, you are in a very long there. Because I stand on the truth. And I will continue to speak the truth. No matter how many times you guys try to drag me or, manipulate the people against me, bring up different narratives and lies and stories. All my bank accounts, every single one of them is there to be investigated. If I have collected a single dime, I deliberately did not verify any of my page. Maybe now Now I can start verifying my page. I have to try and start verifying my pages. I say verifying, monetizing my pages. Maybe now I have to start monetizing my pages. But I deliberately did not monetize my page because I wanted to be a voice to the voiceless. But I can see that Nigerians, they don't like that. So I took a bow. And because I know that a day like this will come, I still did not monetize my page. None of my page. Either my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my TikTok, none. Because I know that people like you will come and say, she can see that she's making money from it.